We're back. For better or for worse. We're back at 60 Minutes to Lose. The show where we play a game for an hour and then judge a game unfairly. As you can clearly see, today we've got Knight Rider, developed by Pack-In Video again, and published by Acclaim Entertainment. It sounds like a mission... A mission? I read the word mission. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, if you ask me. But this is also a licensed game, so we're getting real close to hitting a trifecta. Hello, Michael and Kit. Hi, Devin. Good afternoon, Devin. Michael, I need you and Kit to help me immediately. Devin, I've still got 3 days of vacation left. It's going real fast here. Michael, please listen to me. A terrorist group has attacked a U.S. Army weapons center and confiscated numerous weapons, ammunition, and the PIV bomb. Look at that. The PIV bomb? Yes, the PIV bomb! And they're currently heading to to San Francisco. Sorry. In a semi-truck. Okay. We'll get right after them. I've never seen Knight Rider, so I gotta apologize. I believe I've heard the Knight Rider theme song, and I know it's a banger. The PIV bomb has enormous destructive power. Be careful, guys. Whoops. Players remaining 2. Continue 2. Did I accidentally upgrade my gas without knowing it? I think I did. I believe I did, yes. Okay, here we go. Knight Rider. Oh, okay. I was just firing non-stop there. Alright. Immediately, it's exactly what you would expect. For better or for worse. Okay, up on the D-pad. Makes us go faster. It's basically 3D Spy Hunter, which, you know, how could it be bad? As long as I can destroy everything on the road, I'll be fine. Do I have limited ammo? I was, you know, when you plan on saying ammunition, but then you don't. Okay, I did run into a truck there. I'm not sure what my HUD is here. I'm not sure what all I should be looking at. I assume I have a health bar somewhere, and if I do have an ammo bar somewhere, I don't know where it is. So, until all that, I'll just continue to drive and shoot manically. Surely these can't all be enemies, and yet they all have guns. So either they've completely dominated the entire U.S. highway system. You can jump! Incredible, you can jump. Either they've dominated the entire U.S. highway system, or the good people of America all have guns. Did I die? Old Knight Riders run out of, time up! Oh, okay. Okay. So, now I know. You can't slow down. You have to pretty much hold up the entire time, or else you're gonna run out of time. Let me get some water real quick here. Hitting the water early, you know? I wonder what I should upgrade. Because it looks like you get a free upgrade. Probably at the start of every level? I don't know. Okay, we have 2.5 minutes to reach our destination though, so this time I'll just hold forward the entire time. No slowing down unless you hit a corner, because then you'll fly off the side of the road. We've learned that from other 8-bit racing games. They do like to send you off the side of the road. We heard a little skidding there. My god, look at that, we made it. We're still alive. So immediate impressions, this isn't as horrific as I would have assumed from the developer-publisher combo and the fact that it's a licensed game. That said, we got plenty of time to let it betray our trust. The select button, it does something. It gives you a laser or a missile. I don't need any of that. I'm just going to rely on my normal gun, because you do have limited ammo for the laser. That's kind of cumbersome. You got to reach over and hit select, because they decided that jump would be better suited to the B button. I don't know if you needed a jump feature, but my guess is, and this is again without having seen any of the show, the Knight Rider car, because Knight Rider is the name of the car, not the human. You can probably jump, right? Come on, please tell me I made it. I'm coasting, I'm coasting. Did I not make it? Am I doing something horribly wrong? Time up. I was going as fast as I could, man. Okay, well, engine. Let's try that. Oh yeah. This will be numbers. The game's all like, you picked the wrong upgrade. You're stinky. I've really been learning to love stinky as a juvenile insult. It's so, like, 5 years old, but it's so funny. You just call someone stinky, and you've won. They can't possibly counteract what you just said about them. Floor it, flooring it. Keep your foot on the gas at all times. That's what they taught me in driver's ed, and that's why I don't have a licensing. I have a license. Let me immediately clarify that that was a dumb joke before any nasty rumors spread about me, because I'm definitely the kind of guy that rumors would spread about. I am notable enough. Okay. Game over. So be it. We start again. Give me that engine again. I'm gonna wear out my thumb. This is the kind of game where the D-pad just eats your thumb. So, went too fast. Ran off the side of the road. This is what the West Coast looks like, by the way. 3D Spy Hunter, man. They could have just called it Spy Hunter 3D, taken out the license. But, you know, the Knight Rider is a cool car, so all the kids wanted to drive a Knight Rider. I tried to jump over the tree. That didn't really work. Well, that has almost certainly ruined any chances I have of making it to the end. Now what I'm wondering is, do you... Okay, I'm dead. Shield gone! Oh no, it's okay, we do it again. How many times can we just run through level 1 before we finally try something different? The answer, all the times. I guess my question now is it truly you have to make it to the end of your destination? Or do you have to, like, destroy enough cars? Probably not destroy enough cars, right? They would never make a video game about wanton violence. Never in a million years. Gotta kinda shoot them on the side there. Okay, made it, made it. Anyway, I know I didn't put out an episode yesterday. Admittedly, I simply got lazy. I was like, Elden Ring looking real pretty right now. And I played that all night long. Anything else. That's not true. I did throw on Entombed's Left-Hand Path on the old record player. Great album. Unless you hate old school Swedish death metal, in which case, you're lame. But also completely understandable. Yeah, well, we ran out of time again. This is the Knight Rider I've heard so much about. This is the coolest car in in 80s pop culture? This is all it can do is just run out of gas? Okay, hold on. Let's do something here. Let's look up the manual. I'm not pausing the video because I'm trying to value my own time slightly more here, so therefore I don't value yours. Okay, let's see here. B says turbo boost, not jump. Could it be that I had that wrong the entire time? Let's see here. Yeah, choosing weapons. I know how that works. The machine gun is godly. Who's on the road? These people. So maybe it's the turbo that I haven't understood here. Let's see here. You need the T. The T is the timer extension. Gives you another 30 seconds. Yellow vehicles give you power-ups, which includes timer extensions, and of course gas and extra life. So prioritize yellow vehicles. Okay, I can do that. Maybe. I can try. Let's see. The engine indeed gives you more horsepower, allowing you to go faster. Gas gives you a larger fuel tank, as expected. Shield allows you to endure more damage. Yep, exactly as you would expect here. The missile and laser upgrades simply start you with more. Okay, well, let's try this again. Let's try this yet again here. I love the engine. Give me engine. It's like, it's a turbocharge and a jump. It probably uses up a lot of your gas, right? I actually lost time due to running into that car. Okay, remember, yellow cars. If you see them, destroy them. There's one. Timer extension. Okay, see, that kept confusing me because it said time gun. Get me over to that yellow car! Okay, that's just a laser pickup, not a time extension. Yeah, you are not in fact picking up a time gun. It simply says you've obtained time above where it says you haven't. You know, they were running out of HUD elements here. They only have so much room with all of this extra nonsense that tells you literally nothing. Time! Okay. I would like a recovery at the... that ruined it. We're done. We're donezo. You can't fly off the side of the road. It's a guaranteed way to end the level. Missiles, hooray. You don't need them. Just trying to concentrate here. Okay, 0 seconds left. I have a feeling we're not going to coast into the next level. I just now realized that your little radar there does tell you when there are turns coming up as well, so that might be something worth looking at. We didn't run out. Turbo! Turbo! Use all your turbo! That didn't get me there. It was worth a shot. You're there just coasting, and all of a sudden you start... It's a fun thing to picture in your head. This game doesn't mess around, as it turns out. And like, it's gotta be it, right? We just have to make it to San Francisco or something. Don't take too much damage out of it. You hate to die by running out of health. Or running out of shield, sorry. Okay, well, took a hit there, but it was all in the name of getting more time. Good. I missed out on a yellow card because I had to slow down too much. I acknowledge that. I saw it flying off in the distance. Time! Yeah! At the last possible second, I got more of it. Time? Nope, just missiles. Dead anyway. No, okay. I lost of time up before I lost of death. Holy cow. We can't even get from Los Angeles to San Francisco. Manual, you sure this is what I'm supposed to do here? Yeah, mission mode. Yeah. This way it is. Machine check. Yep. Let's see. I mean, I don't think it really tells you what every individual level wants you to do, but it's gotta be this, right? Oh! Okay. Don't shoot blue cars or blue vans. I was so busy looking at the road that I didn't figure that out. Those are regular people. So it was my second assumption. The USA is just insanely gun happy, which I knew. So okay. We won't shoot them. Don't shoot the vans. You can shoot the red cars. Actually, it looks like the blue cars aren't even shooting anymore. Yep. Those are the decoy trucks who were hired by the criminal syndicate to slow you down. I read the manual. I know what's going on here. I picked a bad area to do that. Okay. I've taken a lot of hits, but my shield is still up. Yeah, I kind of thought that I saw my timer going down at an incredibly fast rate. I didn't think about it. I didn't think that it could have possibly been something I did wrong. It makes sense though. Those were definitely not 2-minute long attempts. 2.5-minute long attempts. It's amazing what a manual can tell you. I'm almost dead though, so... Killed by a power-up mobile. Shield gone. Who cares? We do it again. Now that I kind of have a better idea of what's going on here... Okay. I so far actually think this game is pretty decent, too. Like, sure, I haven't gotten anywhere in it, but turns out that has been my fault the entire time. We can avoid red cars. We don't have to shoot them. Slow down on those big turns. Okay, well, we're not getting that time extension. Maybe I won't need it though if I drive like a halfway sensible human being and don't kill every civilian who's on the road. That's what Knight Rider was really known for. Ah, landed right on that guy. Okay. Haven't killed them. I like the game better when you can shoot everything. It made it more exciting. I bumped into the car and took damage, and then it shot me and I died. It's hard, okay? Hold on. Let me try upgrading my shield now. Because I've been taking dumb hits the entire time. I need as much leeway as I can get. It's a technically rock solid game, I must say, too. Like, the frame rate hasn't let up at all. Stupid decoy man is shooting at me. It has, you know, pretty much the exact same kind of faux 3D style as Rad Racer or any other driving game of the time. It's not quite going for the blow-your-mind aesthetic of the Days of Thunder video game, which from what I know is not a very good game. But much like Hard Drivin, does some effects that make you drop your jaw. Particularly if you were playing it in the 90s when it came out, I would have to imagine. Asshole. I can, like, shoot at the good cars, or the civilian cars. I just can't kill them. I can, you know, take their bumper off and it's fine. Their insurance will cover that. But they have terrible life insurance, and I don't want to inconvenience their families. Time! Beautiful! Okay, okay. Oh, look at that weave right there. You know what? Forget the yellow car. It's gonna shoot me. I'm gonna run out of gas because I keep turboing. I ran out of gas! This is hard, man. Game over. Yeah, I know. I know. I kind of deserve that at this point. I mean, what's better? Gas engine? You got me. If your engine goes faster, you don't need as much gas. Try to not... I was gonna say, try to not turbo all the time. Would have saved my bacon right there. How old am I using the word save my bacon? 62.5 years old. Thanks for asking. My birthday was just last week. My actual birthday's in September. And I bought Boris tickets for the week before my birthday, so I am heavily looking forward to that. That's very, very good stuff. I love Boris. Fantastic band. Just non-stop bangers from them. They put out like a new album twice a year, and it's good every time. I mean, it's not like godly every time, but let me put it this way: the worst Boris album is not nearly as bad as the worst album in the other bands. I know I said try and not turbo all the time, but you know, man, now that I have to be careful, I can't just blow through everything in my way. I just wanted the time, man. This game's hard. It's kind of fun, but it's hard. But it's not upsetting me in the same way that Hellfire was the other day. Maybe because I expected so little from it? Okay, I have no ammo whatsoever for any of my special guns. Noted. But now that I know you're not shooting all the time, maybe I'll be more want to use my special guns. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Driving excellently. We're looking like Lewis Hamilton last year. I tried to brake. That bus was going way under the speed limit. If anything, I would have pulled them over for going under. Which can happen. Obviously, some highways even have a minimum speed posted. And I'm like, you chads, thank you. Try to deal with somebody speeding than with somebody slowing. More time, more time. Another. Oh gosh, when you take 2 shots from a car, you feel pretty awful. Oh, that's some seconds gone. My shield is just about done as well. Okay, we have missiles now. Everybody watch out. I will blow you up. Well, that's what the missiles do. They fly off into the stratosphere. I'm not quite sure how to use them. They're probably no good on curves like this. Probably no good at all. I don't like the missiles. Honestly, just give me the classic gun. That was probably... That looked like a truck I should have tried to, like, go into, just like Spy Hunter. It had, like, a little... It was colored different! That's what I'm trying to say here! It was colored different, my man! How long is this first level? It's been 25 minutes! And I'm on level 1! Oh, man. Time's flying, though. Again, this is not actually an unfun game. It's maybe atrociously balanced, which won't do much for its rankings, but... Heck, I'd rather play this than a lot of the other games I've played on the NES lately, so... That's something. It's faint praise, but it is praise. Oh! Threaded that needle, and then got shot by a gun. My shield is already so low. It's alright. As soon as I'm done with this, I return to Elden Ring. I had a great night with Elden Ring last night. I know I should be talking about Knight Rider and not Elden Ring, but come on, what else is there to talk to? Stuck on the same level for a decade. Defeated a main story boss in only 3 attempts, which for me is excellent. Did some co-op, helped some people kill some tricky bosses, except for one person. I got summoned in to fight a big dragon in the middle of a lake, and the person who summoned me saw it fit to run directly into the dragon's breath. I don't like the laser much either, because you can't really, like, shoot next to a car. You can't, like, drive up kind of behind them and to the left and then get shots, and you gotta be right behind them, which just results in you getting shot. So honestly, I think the missile and the laser are kind of trash. See, like, you can... I died there, but you can kind of finesse your way through otherwise with the regular guns. Am I gonna accomplish anything in this game ever? Fantastic question. The answer is no. I'm trying. I'm legitimately trying. I feel like I'm steadily improving. It's just when the first level actually never ends. It doesn't matter what you do. This is what purgatory is like. Not wholly unpleasant, just like, man, when are we getting to something else here? Just tell me if I'm going to heaven or if I'm going to hell, man. Okay, that was a lot of shots I took there. So much easier to fight these enemies when I wasn't worried about destroying civilians. I do love video games, though. I know I say it all the time, but it bears repeating over and over and over again. Excellent, excellent. Oh, needle threaded! Yes, slow down, my dude, slow down. Don't crash into something on the side. I can take like 2 more shots and that's it. Oh, man. At least the enemies don't, like, come back at you once they vanish off screen behind you. That was a terrible rear end, though. Knight Rider has the best insurance in the world, though, don't worry. Or rather, I have the best coverage for Knight Rider. I saw that coming. I saw that coming. Who has ever beaten this game? Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to check the... Oh. No. No, here it is. Here it is. Okay, hold on. I'm checking the Mexican Runner's site. He gave this game a 9 out of 10, actually. It took him 4 hours to clear it. 10 out of 10 for graphics, 10 out of 10 for mechanics. Hey, you know, it turns out I'm not actually insane for thinking this game is okay. At least the Mexican Runner thought it was outstanding. I still don't know if I'd say it's outstanding or anything like that, but so far it's surprising me. Okay. Yeah, shield again. I need that survivability. Yeah, I just kind of respect the Mexican Runner's opinion on these when he's literally played through every single game, and I mean played through to full completion. Absolutely. Not all human beings can be like him or the Happy Hob. Almost no humans can be like those two. Heck, I remember back when Man vs. Game was like the dude known for the hard challenges. And, you know what they say about human achievement? We'll always find a way to top ourselves. Not to downplay Man vs. Game, he was a huge player in like early streaming. I know, probably a lot of people watching this aren't so into streaming culture and history of it and whatnot here. That's why you're still watching video games on YouTube like it's 2011. That's why I'm making stuff for YouTube. Honestly, I do YouTube instead of streaming just because I can do it at my own pace. I've tried streaming a few times, but I always feel so locked in, like I have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I started my stream, now I gotta commit for 2, 3, 4 hours. I can't just stop if I want to, because I gotta consider the people watching me. If I don't consider the people watching me, then they're not gonna watch me anymore, and it's just stressful. Plus, it takes up, like, all of your time. This, can set aside an hour a day, which even then, I don't always do. But it's not the end of the world if I don't. And then just be done. Come on, man. Taking hits. Aye! I don't know what that was. It was a shield recovery! Yo! I saw my shield went up by a lot. I need a time boost, or I need the level to be over. That's a 1-up, I guess? Thanks. That's a van that I'm allowed to destroy? I love it. Except it's kind of vicious, honestly. It does look like we're getting closer, though. I see an urban sprawl ahead of me. Is that it? Did I do it? Oh, okay. It's the boss. I did it. I think I actually did it. I finally beat level 1. It took me 34 minutes. About. Maybe more like 33. I did yammer for a little bit at the start. Holy moly. Thank heavens you're safe. Thank heavens you finally did something. They got away from us, Devin. Or is it in Devon? I don't know. Where did they go? Seattle. Okay. We'll get right on it. Yes, Devin, we'll go. You've been through a rough one, Kit. Michael? What kind of a driver are you? Getting into a mess like this. Is that what they call Knight Rider? Kit? How cute. Choose your new equipment carefully. Do I get a password? I saw that there was a password section, but maybe you only get that between every mission. I did read in the manual that every 3 cities is a new mission, which sounds it sounds real tough, man. Engine, I guess. Players remaining. 2. Continue. 1. All right. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see any passwords anywhere. Okay. But it's... They have dynamite now! Bring me back to level 1. Take me back. I dream of a Knight Rider without explosives. Time. Good. It's kind of got, like... This is going to sound like a weird analogy, but it's got kind of like Star Fox vibes. Those were all lining up to make sure that I couldn't get past them. That was just cruel. But you know, you gotta position yourself, shoot, dodge things. It's just like a video game. Dodges. Do these like all have dynamite? I think they do. I think they all have dynamite. Maybe they substituted their guns for dynamite, which actually might be easier to dodge now that I think about it. Okay. I crashed into it, but I got some recovery anyway. I think I've figured out the game on a rudimentary level. I think the dynamite cars are easier to kill. Yeah, they are, definitely. Whoa, sorry, man. Sorry to fill your new sedan with a bunch of bullet holes. It's okay. It's only a Buick. It's not like it was gonna look good ever. I wanted the time. Tragic. It should have been mine. Wow. That was bad. Nasty little chunk of gaming there. Thanks for the laser. I'll probably need it for the boss. Yeah, that's definitely what you want to save the missile and laser for. The bosses. Trying to fight the bosses without them could be a vicious endeavor. It's a remarkably complex game, actually. With all the stuff I had to learn from the manual, like there's a lot to take in here, and by a lot I mean way more than I would have assumed. My shield's doing okay, thanks mostly in part to the fact that I did get a recovery. Don't move into my lane; you're gonna get shot. Use your turn signals. I missed that one. That sucks. They got to slow down a little bit for it. Dude, they... Turn signals! Come on! There aren't enough pixels to even show a turn signal. I know. Time? Good. You need to stop. Okay, that's it. We're good now. No, I'm out of gas! Shit. I didn't even use my turbo or anything. I guess I need to upgrade my gas then. I guess that's what I've learned from this. Yeah, give me a gas upgrade, please. I'm really surprised that this game is missing. That's like the one thing that I couldn't have possibly guessed, was that Knight Rider would be a halfway decent game. I guess you can't judge every video game by whether it's developed by Pack-In Video or not. Go to that wheel. I thank that car for not switching over to my lane at the last second. I may or may not have taken 2 consecutive hits there, but oh boy, I got laser ammo. Well, whatever that was that they were about to bring me, it's long gone. But I appreciate the gesture. I appreciate the thought that there's a world where the agency is at least thinking about it. Where's any kind of legal body here? I don't want to say cops because frankly, they wouldn't do anything. Just, where is literally anybody to stop all this dynamite getting thrown around on the highway? Have we considered that at all? I hate the blue cars. I hate them. The fact that I can't just blow through them all really grinds my gears. I'm glad I found that out, though. That would have been tragic if I didn't. Okay. Oh, he tried. Ah! Crapola. Okay, gas. I know I need gas, because I ran out last time. It's still a long level, you know? Just like the other one. The other one. There's 2 levels. You heard it here. I wanted that. What if you wanted a pickup, but God said no? Make a non-believer out of you. I mean, actually, you have to believe. If a cosmic deity type being actually verbally spoke to you, you kind of have no choice but to say, okay, well, that happened. It's like a classic post I saw once, of course on Reddit, because where else would something this dumb be posted? It's like, the dwarves in the Elder Scrolls are the only inherently atheistic race. They value science and logic above any kind of, like faith or like religion. They sound like my kind of people. And then the top comment was like, except you can literally walk up and punch a god in the face in Morrowind. The dwarves, like stubbornness is what ended them as a race. And I was like, that's a hilarious and fantastic point. Not believing in the gods in the Elder Scrolls setting is like not believing in the sky. So really, it just means that Elder Scrolls dwarves are conspiracy theorists. And not bright ones either. What's the difference between a conspiracy theorist and a not bright person? So many of them are like, it's a conspiracy theory. I'm not saying it's true. I just base my whole identity around it. That was one of the few instances of a blue car actually sliding out of my way. And boy, I appreciate that a ton. That's as if on cue. As if on cue. Get me out of this stage, please. Part of the blue cars just deciding to do that. Is it only the ones with the white backs? Is that something I should look out for? G. That's gas. Beautiful, but I'm gonna run out of time. 1 up. Good. I would like to attempt this again, so another 1 up is good. Again, I'm just trying to coast to the end of the stage here. Probably should have tried to get the pickup that was in that car, right? Go, Knight Rider! This reminds me of, oh, what the heck? I wasn't even close. This reminds me of an old game I used to play on the Amiga. yes, my family had an Amiga. Even after they were already basically old news. We played on an Amiga, and we had a game on it called Wingnuts. Now, the Amiga was full of freeware. We had these discs called like Aminet. It's Amiga Net, I guess. So I guess it probably be pronounced Aminet or something. But they're basically software compilations, and it blew my mind how much software was on these things. And they had swaths and swaths of like freeware games. Wingnuts was one of them. It was a fully polygonal 3D shooter, except your cockpit was a sprite, which was pretty common back then. It allowed for some good-looking animated characters and whatnot. I don't know if there was ever like a DOS version of Wingnuts or not. I always played this. And there was a plane in it that you could pilot called the Flash. And its whole gimmick was that it could only stay airborne by like launching turbo flares or like something like that, which basically made it the most useless aircraft in the game because once it ran out of those flares, it was just grounded. Which would have been fine for me because I always played the game incorrectly anyway. What I did is if you do get grounded but not destroyed, your pilot hops out of the plane and you can't move or anything, but you can pull out a blunderbuss and start shooting at enemies above you. I was so bad at the flying portion of the game that I never actually did any dogfighting. I would always immediately land my plane, pull out the blunderbuss, and just start shooting everybody from the ground, and I usually did okay. Obviously, I wasn't playing the game online or anything. I don't know if anybody ever played that game online, or if it even had the capability. Keep in mind, this was the 90s. Like, this was a pre-Quake kind of game. It's probably LAN multiplayer only. Yeah, it's a fond memory. I played that game a lot. Played it incorrectly, but played it a lot. There were some other good ones. There's one, I think it was just called Crystal Caves, where it was basically a Boulder Dash clone, but like so much cooler than Boulder Dash. It had a ton of features. The levels were big and sprawling and had all kinds of different enemy types. I think it is the cars with the with the white bumpers that switch lanes, by the way. So I gotta keep my, yeah, it is. Pattern recognition, my dude. Missed the gas. All because of the bend in the road. But yeah, Crystal Caves, I think that's what it was called. That was a cool one. We had one called Wolfpack, which, if you think about it, you may be able to piece together what the game was. It was Pac-Man inspired by Wolfenstein 3D. So, come on, you switch lanes and then you switch back. I find that unnecessary. So, what that meant is it was a complete first-person game of Pac-Man. And it was so stupid because, you know, one of the best parts of Pac-Man is that you see where everything is on screen. You can plan your moves. Wolfpack almost turned it into this like survival horror game where you turn a corner and oh no, there's a ghost. Plus it had this like oddly macabre, kind of like gothic atmosphere, which I think can be more so attributed to the limited... Oh good, nice, look at this. The limited graphical capabilities. Like, I don't know if it was like a, yeah, we're trying to make this game look as dark as possible. I think it was more so like, yeah, it just happens to look dark. Nice, that's another level beaten. Look at that. I knew I could do it again. It was neat. There was another Pac-Man clone. I don't even remember what it was called, but its whole gimmick was it just had like a different map like every single stage. It's like, hey, for all you who got tired of the same map over and over, which is again part of what makes Pac-Man work, is that you master the same map. It was just like this different configuration every time. Devin, these guys really mean business. You'll just have to try harder, Michael, idiot. Okay. Devin, where are they now? Salt Lake City! The Mormons! Oh! We're on our way. They don't stop in Minnesota. Feels bad, man. Do you really have to loop the entire way around the U.S.? I believe you do. Was that the plot of Knight Rider itself? Oh man, when did my webcam get so out of focus? I was looking a little blurry there for a second. I don't know how long. Been through a rough one, Kit. Michael, what kind of a driver are you? You're saying the same thing, Donnie. Let's just move past this. Choose your new equipment carefully. Well, I guess I'll do the engine now. Players remaining? 0! Continue? 1. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. Isn't Nevada alright? I've never been there. I'm just assuming. More dynamite, which I welcome with open arms because it's easy to dodge. The passenger just like tried to merge right into the bad guy. Passenger. They are a driver. Okay, it's not the cars with the white bumpers who move. At least not anymore. Everyone's going to be switching lanes all the time. Fine, thank you. It was worth taking a couple shots for, maybe, possibly. There was another game I was playing on the Amiga. It was called, I think, The Wizards of Id. No, The Wizards of Odd, I believe. And it was a really cool game, actually. It was like, what you had to do was, you were given like this pattern. It was a 3-player game, 3-player competitive game. Each wizard was given a little like pattern up on the top of the HUD, and you had to fill shapes into that pattern. But the shapes all showed up like in the playing area below, where you controlled your wizard as if it were a platformer. So you didn't just like use your mouse to select a piece and then put it in. No, all of the wizards had to fight over pieces so that you could fill in your pattern. And it was a really neat concept for a game, actually. I haven't seen anything quite like it since. It was simple, of course. All these freeware games were. But I always enjoyed that one. I played that one quite a bit. But none did I play more than Chaos. On these same Amiga discs, there was a game called Chaos. And in retrospect, it was like the most simple turn-based strategy game ever. It was up to 8 players, and every player played a different wizard. I know. Wizards and Amiga freeware, a match made in heaven. I hate these cars, man. I guess I should just stay in the lane that they're in if they're just gonna always switch lanes. But yeah, each player took command of a different wizard. I'm taking a lot of hits. And at the end, and at the beginning of every single turn, you have a giant spell book on the right side of your screen, and you choose a spell. It's totally RNG. Sometimes you'll just have a spell book full of garbage, like, oh yeah, summon monkey, summon like a vulture or something. Just like these absolutely useless things. But sometimes you got something like summon gold dragon, and then you basically just get to win the game. I played that game so much. It was so fun. I wish I still had a way to play it. I mean, I'm sure that I wouldn't be as impressed with it anymore, but that game, that was a defining game, man. I played that for hours. I still have some of the boards that I wound up playing on are still lodged in my memory banks to this day. And the game was so graphically simple. It was just like these black backgrounds, bland little sprites the entire time. I'm just trying to coast. Ran out of time. That was my own problem. I kept missing yellow cars. Wait! Did it work? I coasted! Oh, and then I died. And then I died to the boss. I never died to a boss before. Ah, it finally happened. Game over. Continue. Start. Continue, obviously. Oh, but you lose all your upgrades if you continue? Or do you or does this start from level 1 again? It starts from level 1! Yes! So I was right. You have to beat 3 levels just to get to a new mission. Which means just to get to a, like, password or anything like that. That's vicious. That's devious. Wow. But at least I'm better at the game now. I mean, look at this. Level 1, who cares? Zip through everybody here. But yeah, Chaos. That was one of my favorite games. Good luck hearing anybody else talk about that game. It's definitely not one that the Jedi would teach you about. I'm gonna run out of time here real soon. Well, geez. Knight Rider, bless you. You're perfectly playable. I kinda can't believe it. I can't go into any game with preconceived notions, it seems. Sometimes I'm like, this game sounds like it'll probably be cool, and then I'm like, kinda sucked. And I'm like, this game will be garbage. 0 chance it's decent. And then you get Knight Rider. I've said it before, but that's the heart and soul of 60 Minutes to Lose right there. Giving every single game a chance. And yeah, obviously, there are some games where an hour just doesn't quite do it. It doesn't paint a full picture, but I had to draw a line in the sand somewhere. I'm gonna die. I am gonna die something fierce. I got all cocky about level 1. I'm like, you people are bad at level 1? Yeah, thread that needle. Dude, I could talk about the various Amiga games that I played for a long time. I'll have to bring it up again next episode if I recall. There were some good ones. I need to get like a working Amiga emulator up and try to find like the ISOs for those AmiNet discs. Relive some of that there. Because man, that was a treasure trove. My family wasn't particularly well off. Usually single income. Occasionally my mom would have kind of a part-time job going on. She did eventually become kind of a more full-time pastor at some churches, and that certainly helped things. Nice. Missile time. But yeah, things like basically demo discs and like freeware collections were a boom. The most entertainment that we could afford a lot. Nice! We beat that boss once more before the level ends. See? One try. You just gotta know what you're doing. I didn't have to spend 35 minutes on a single level again. So that's good. Thank heavens you're safe. Of course I'm safe. Give me the gas. Not like it matters. I can only play for 1 more minute. Yeah, perfectly fine game. What else do you want me to say? Like, this might even be like Mach Rider tier. Actually, why wouldn't it be? Try to find one reason to justify not saying this game is Mach Rider tier. I'm just having a hard time kicking the natural prejudice I have when I see Pack-In Video and Acclaim and licensed game all in the same sentence. But I guess Predator wasn't that bad either, and that was the other Pack-In Video game I played, right? Don't love missing the yellow car. But it doesn't matter. Because I'm pretty much out of time as it is anyway. That's time. Yeah! Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Once I really got a feeling for what I was doing, that was a competent game. I can't believe it. How much does Knight Rider go for on the secondhand market? About $10. Yeah, I can see that. Probably nothing outrageous there. Wow, well. Okay. You got me there. NES. Sometimes I get shell-shocked from like playing a game that's so difficult that my brain is just like burning through my skull, and sometimes I'm shell-shocked because I'm like, what the heck just happened? That was something okay. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is just continue this series, put Knight Rider in its place, put it wherever I feel it belongs, and move on from there. Jeez, I'm scratching my head at this one. I can't believe it was good. The next game on our list, and this could really go either direction, is RoboCop. This has equal capabilities of being a low-key pleaser, like a fun platform shooter, but it also has the very real possibility of just being pure suck. And I have no idea which. So that'll be exciting, figuring out which one that is here. So join me then for a little bit of RoboCop. Until then, I hope you enjoyed Knight Rider. I sure did. And I'll catch you next time.